back at North High School's at Cutie Fieldhouse, getting ready to start the boys' game. And Dan, North comes in 1-2, South 1-1. So the coaches have had a little more opportunity to see what they have.
Yeah, I think so too. I think early, it's early for the North-South game, Mike. We talked about that, but the coaches got to do it. Early on, it looks like North's having a little bit of trouble scoring. Early on, they're coming off a 30-point game up at playing a very good De Pere team. South, on the other hand, is I think looking for some consistency and kind of trying to find their game.
I had a chance to see both teams play, and it seems like both of them are guard-oriented.
I think so too, exactly. If anything, I think South has got a little bit more of a post presence at this point. We'll see what happens with that, but you're right. I think guards on both teams.
One guy that has improved from last year for Sheboygan North is David Britton, and he is 6'6". If he plays tough inside, he could provide challenges for South's defense. What do you think South would do with that?
Well, I think so too. They're going to counter with Reuter. I think they're going to. Hopefully, he'll stay out of foul trouble tonight. So they've got that defensive presence in there too. I just think it's a good matchup tonight, both teams.
Now, Bernabel, over the times that I've seen him play, is definitely a three-point threat, and Berlin is a threat driving it to the basket. So that provides a lot of opportunities for South.
Exactly too. You got to have both. You've got to have that penetration of the basket. You've got to have those kids that can step up and shoot it. I think South has got that combination. North has always had that. That's part of Tom's offense. To either penetrate or kick it out. So I think that's always been there for them. So it should be a good matchup.
North is going to start a sophomore at point guard, which is unusual for North, and Devin Yerk is a good player.
Coach Desatel must have confidence in him to put him out there. I think from what I can hear, he's a real deal, and Coach Desatel wouldn't have him out there if he didn't think he could do the job.
All right, we're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and a tip-off for tonight's ball game.
Thanks to your generosity, Marines have delivered Christmas to children in need since 1947.
The United Church of Christ. No matter who you are or where you are in life's journey, you're welcome here.
Mommy, will there still be penguins around when I grow up?
I sure hope so.
Do more than hope. Since the 1970s, global warming has caused ice in the Antarctic to melt, and populations of Adelie penguins have been rapidly declining ever since. There's still time to make a difference before the Adelie penguin vanishes along with its habitat. Go to defenders.org/global warming to learn more.
Why is it you two have so much trouble communicating?
Back at North High School, we'll let Bill Horsch again introduce the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. thank Jim Larish for getting us the officials' names. Lee Cornice is working this game along with Steve Mejalewski. These gentlemen are from Green Bay, and both of them have worked several state basketball tournaments. And one thing that I do like about the conference is they tend to get better officials for these. Not that any game is unimportant, but a little more pressure in a north-south game, and of course the fans can be pretty vocal, and you got to have your wits about you.
You got to have the right people here. You're exactly right, Mike, and they do that with the with the different rivalries up in Green Bay too. And these guys are master-level officials.
Tudis, great jumping ability, controls the tap, even though he's about 3 inches shorter than David Britton. Bernabel trying to feed it into Tudis, throws it out of bounds, and turnover number 1 by the Red Wings.
North coming out in nice man-to-man pressure.
Yerk under control now, being guarded by Bernabel. Inside feed to Britton, and his shot is no good, but he is fouled by Jake Reuter. And Reuter had problems in that Randolph game. He fouled out, guarding their Division I recruit, Kyle Kelm.
David Britton did a nice job of getting inside position on that, and Devin Yerk, nice pass on the delivery there.
Britton on a 1-for-2 trip opens the scoring tonight, 1-0 North.
North coming out here with some full court man pressure.
Duquette tosses it inside to Reuter, and Britton returns the favor and commits a foul.
Northville's only out of bounds here, Mike, a little bit, and as soon as the ball gets in, they'll match up. Nice job of finding the hole by South in that time. Didn't go.
Britton on the rebound. Yerk brings it up the court. Kicks it out to Bellinger for the 3.
There was North offense right there, Mike. Penetrate, draw the defense, and then kick it out and look for the 3 on that wing.
First 3-point basket by North. Kick it out. Driving attempt by Van Callaghan is no good. That was Tanner Dockery, pardon me.
Brandon Bernabel, nice job that time. Just hesitated on the dribble a little bit, allowed the defense to relax, and then kept on going and picked up that foul.
Bellinger on the foul. Brandon Bernabel on the line. This is the first free throw attempt. A good shot of Brandon.
South a little full court pressure of their own here after the made free throw.
They had Bellinger open in the corner, but didn't get him the ball. Duquette controls the rebound.
Not a good shot by Van Callaghan that time, just off balance. Nice job of taking it to the basket, but just not good position.
Tudis' shot is no good, but he follows it in. That shot is no good, but Reuter follows that in and puts it up and good.
Jake Reuter can get on the boards tonight. I think it's going to be a huge factor for South, Mike.
North on top, 4-3. Driving layup attempt by Van Callaghan is up and good.
Great job of penetrating the South defense that time, continuing to go.
Under better control that
time. Good control that
drive.
time, you're right. He just was a little bit closer to the basket. The defender was in a little different position, much better shot.
A lot of pushing inside. Tudis' shot is off, no good. Britton with the board. Yerk has it back. 5:30 remaining in the first. Outside jumper, a rainbow is up and good by Dockery.
Yerk again on the assist by drawing some defense and then kicking out to that right wing again.
9-3 North. South on a 3-0 run in terms of winning streak. Good double up by Yerk.
And then he turns it over.
Well, it's nice defense by North that time, coming in on the help side, just being there on the post feed.
It looked like Britton wanted him to turn back to the inside, knowing that he'd have help.
I think so too.
Berlin kicks it out to Tudis, who fires up a jump shot but couldn't get it to goal. Van Callaghan has it on the wing.
We're gonna get double screen here coming over the top.
Inside feed to Britton. His shot is blocked by Tudis, but he's able to control it and get it over to Yerk. Great job by Tudis on the block. Yerk trying to kiss it off the glass. Britton battling hard inside, put it up and in.
Nice offensive rebound. Good aggressive rebound by Britton.
One thing that I did notice in that game against De Pere is he's much stronger this year.
And then that's a big difference for the position he's playing right there, Mike.
Berlin looking to take it off the dribble. Getting fouled on the drive attempt for South was Cal Blusky.
Cal Blusky, nice penetration that time, even being strong with the defense coming over there to help. Still going up strong, drawing the foul.
South 1 for 3 tonight on the free throws. For 2 trip, 1 for 3 in the ball game for the Southsiders. And that pass sails out of bounds. Bellinger not able to gather it in. Berlin hounded by Van Callaghan. Strong rebound by Dockery.
Nice penetration by Ethan Berlin that time, just not able to get it to drop.
Bellinger fouled after the shot. That foul is going to go on South's Eric Walters. And shooting 3 will be Bellinger.
Right now, Mike, South has got to do something to either get some pressure out on that wing or to try to penetrate that pass out on the wing. They're getting hurt on the right wing out here.
Free throw has not been a strong suit by these clubs
for
tonight.
either team here. You know, again, I think you'll see him settle down a little bit later on in the game. Early game, jitters a little bit.
Bellinger 0 for 2. North is 1 for 4 so far in the quarter. Checking in for South is big Marcus Wilson, 6'5". He's number 45.
Yeah, you wonder about that. You know, they talk about the free throw percentage going down in all of basketball. You really wonder if that's a concern or if that's legit or not.
Well, I think part of that is, you know, we don't see shooters taking the mid-range jumper anymore.
You're right.
Everything's
You're right.
outside the three-point line.
That three-point line's got to be so important.
Inside move by Bernabel, but he wasn't able to get a good shot attempt. Kick out. Bellinger was too close on the free throws, but just the right distance for the three-pointers.
Exactly, and again, North taking advantage of a little penetration on their right wing and just not getting out and contesting that shot.
It's a 15-3 North advantage. It was 4-3 North, and now they've run off 11 straight points.
Again, most of that is a result of, you know, that three ball coming from that right wing out there. South's going to have to make some adjustments and stay out there.
It's almost like you got to take away the help on the driver, and hopefully somebody from underneath can slide over and provide the needed help. Because you just can't leave those three-point shooters.
You're exactly right. You got to make them do something different. You've got to stay on that wing and then and then not help so much on on the penetration. That's you're exactly right on that.
The Pure game, I think it's one of the first times in memory for me anyway. North did not have a three-pointer in the entire game.
Where they just defended so well? Is that why?
They had 2 shots that were probably about halfway down and popped out.
Okay.
Most of the other times they weren't wide open. They were somewhat contested, but they're making up for that tonight.
Definitely, they're very impressive so far. The way they're running the North offense, which is exactly what Coach wants them to do: penetrate, kick.
I think one thing that's hurting South is Berlin is being neutralized so far.
So far, and they just haven't been able. I mean, they've got some decent shots. Coach Schultz got to feel okay with that, but they just haven't had anything drop so far.
Duquette brought it up under pressure. Bernabel being hounded by Bellinger. Yerk has a tough assignment in Berlin. Wilson had it tipped away by Yerk.
Great help in the post here by North that time, sinking down on that post player.
Stengel in the ball game. Tries to shovel it into Britton, but wasn't able to make the connection. Jake Stengel had a nice game against De Pere.
Probably not hurting North, Mike, that that the North is coming off such a tough game. I mean, De Pere is a class of the conference, and coming off a game like that, I think sometimes can help you too.
Theoretically, you should get better playing tougher competition.
Yeah. Oh, there's no doubt. Yep.
Van Callaghan had it tipped away. Berlin has it, gets away with a double dribble, I think.
Nice pressure by South that time on the trap.
That's what we're used to seeing Ethan Berlin do, taking it hard to the basket. Foul happened before the shot. It's going to go on Van Callaghan. That'll be his fourth team foul on North. South sitting with only 2 team fouls. Alongside Dan Koopman, I'm Mike Martin, bringing you the second ball game tonight. Duquette's drive to the hoop, couldn't get a bounce, and it bounces off. North with the rebound.
South getting the shots they want, Mike. They're just nothing dropping. They're happy with the shots they're getting, but they're just going to have to start finishing.
Stengel sets the high screen. Yerk inside. Britton. Turn jumper is no good under pressure. Stengel with the rebound. And Berlin with the steal. Shot is good. Bellinger with the foul.
Great control by Ethan Berlin that time to go up on it with that pressure, be fouled, and still finish that jump shot. South, I think, just needs something to get going, Mike. They need a little kicker. This could be it right here. Got stuck on 3 a little bit, missed some easy shots.
You see Tom Desatel, 31st year. And I think Berlin is going to pick up that foul. It's 15-5. North on top. For Berlin, that's going to be his first foul.
South's going to bring a little 3-quarter, full court pressure here, man.
Actually, for Berlin, that's his second foul.
That's his second?
Wow. Devin Yerk being guarded by Berlin. Good defense by Blusky on Stengel. Inside feed to Britton. He can't hit the bunny shot. And Blusky with the rebound. Outside shot is around and down for Taylor Ditter. Five-point run for the Southsiders. It's now 15-8. Britton looking, comes back the other way for an easy 2.
Now we're getting some scoring.
Yeah.
Coach Schultz kind of continuing to go with Ethan Berlin with 2 here. You know, you talked about that in the girls' game,
right,
Mike. What's the philosophy on that? That's. I think everybody kind of differs. I think if you see North, Coach Desatel, anybody gets 2, they're down for the half. I think a lot depends on players and coaches' philosophies and so on.
Like you mentioned, too, in that first game, the situation, they were pretty much forced to bring Rubley back in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Score the game, exactly. Yep.
30 seconds left.
Like South going to kind of hold it for one, maybe not.
Shot a little too quick. That leaves North with 20 seconds left to get a shot. Dockery.
Contested a little bit better on that wing this time by South.
Yerk. Good rebound by Tudis. Strong off the board. 10 seconds left. Ditter. Good.
Nice full court transition. Nice pass up the floor, Ethan Berlin.
17-10. Inside feed, Britton looking. Shot is blocked by Tudis, and that's the quarter. At the end of one quarter of play, Sheboygan North 17, South 10.
Global warming. Some say irreversible consequences are 30 years away. 30 years? That won't affect me.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Here's Santa Claus.
Well, Taylor Ditter off the bench for South. Finished the quarter with 5 points. He leads all scorers for South with 5. And David Britton leads all scorers for North with 5. Stengel has it on top. In the ball game is Mark Tuttle, number 51.
North kind of a little bit different look for them, Mike. Kind of going with kind of a triangle offense, kind of screening around the lane a little bit. Something a little bit new from Coach Desautels. Kind of taking advantage of a little bit of the size I think they might have.
Dockery rainbow shot is no good. Jake Reuter with the board. Tudis from outside the line, can't get it. Van Callaghan has the board. Tuttle inside for North. Shot attempt by Stengel is no good, and he's fouled.
Stengel just able to get right in the lane on that one, Mike. And you know the old rule: the closer to the basket the ball gets, the greater chance you have of fouling, and that's he took advantage of that.
Riley Tudis commits the personal, his first.
North running a possession there with a little bit different offense with some screening around the lane, and that last possession came back to their 4-out, 1-in, looking to penetrate and kick.
North was 2 for 5 in the first quarter on free throws, and with this miss, they're now 2 for 6. North in the quarter was 1 for 5. That free throw now makes it 18-10 North. And Ethan Berlin is out of the ball game. Lazy pass by Bernabel, but Stengel not able to gather it in.
Brandon Bernabel, nice job. Again, just picking that thing up near that half-court area. You've got to be careful about just finding that open man.
Actually,
keeping
Berlin
your
is
dribble.
in the ball game.
Yep.
I was surprised that
Yep.
Bernabel was bringing it up.
A little bit of a gamble here with keeping him in with 2, but coaches generally know their players.
Jake Reuter off the glass.
Nice little shot fake by Jake Reuter that time in the post.
The one thing about Jake is you won't push him out of there.
Got a big, strong in the body, strong in the hips.
Ball was knocked out of bounds by North. That's why South has it. I think that was Stengel possibly knocked it out of bounds. Berlin being guarded by Yerk. He gets a shot off in the lane and banks it home.
Once in a while, you gotta be a little lucky than better sometimes.
18-14, South on a run now. Dockery outside the line, open, Pops it in.
North, nice job of setting kind of a little double screen down. Standard play for them over the years. They've gotten a lot out of that.
21-14 North. Under 6 minutes left until halftime. Duquette being guarded by Urick and lost it. Good help by Britton.
Coming from behind a little bit, causing some pressure on the ball.
And we have a whistle, and a foul is going to be called on Brandon Bernabel. That's his first. Brandon, a good soccer player, had an opportunity to talk with him a little bit. And
good, very athletic young man. Brandon's a good athlete. He had a nice soccer season this year. Austin Duquette, member of that team, had a good year.
It's a threat from outside the line. Dockery, a rainbow's got it in. His second three-pointer in a row and the third in the game.
Right now, kind of the difference in the game, the three-point line, Mike. North being able to kind of convert and South just, not getting some shots to fall.
And a silly foul that time by Stengel. And that's the 6th personal on Sheboygan North. Brady Cassidy checks in for North. Blusky in for South. Duquette has it on the wing. He gives it off to Berlin. Good inside feed to Reuter.
Nice feed. Ethan Berlin, nice post feed. Jake Reuter, nice job of sealing his man off, kind of opening that pass up to the baseline there.
Didn't it seem like the North guys saw Jake coming in and said, we'll let you have that one.
It could be. It could be. He's got a nice big body down there, and I like he gets nice and wide.
Good cover-up defense by Duquette. Cassidy has it and almost lost it. Van Callaghan way off the mark. And Austin Duquette with the rebound. 24-16, North on top. They've been up the whole half so far. Berlin.
Another nice post feed by Ethan Berlin that time. Another great post feed.
And got it to the correct hand of Reuter. He is a left-hander, so that was a real easy shot. North with that, off of that nice play, is going to take a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. What does South need to do to keep North from getting all those three-pointers?
They've got to recover quicker, Mike. I mean, it's obviously you've got to guard the dribbler. They're going to have to get a little bit better ball on the dribbler, a little bit better pressure on the dribbler, and then they've got to close out faster on that pass.
The reason we asked that question is North has 5 three-pointers in the first half. South has 1. Jake Reuter having a good half. He has 8 points.
And I think if you're South, I'm sure that's why Coach Desatel took that timeout too. We're going to see at least going over trying to take Jake Reuter out of the game with a little bit better post defense, with a little better ball pressure and being in the passing lane a little better.
Van Callaghan has it on top, being guarded by Bernabel. Van Callaghan driving it to the hoop and puts it off the
Really
glass
nice move. That's the second one of those he's done, Mike. That's players tend to go to their favorite stuff. North going a little half-court zone here, 1-3-1 zone.
They did that a lot last year. Had pretty good success with it.
Yeah.
Reuter turn and got it. Nice shot by Jake Reuter.
I think the zone, just to kind of look at giving South a different look, but the one disadvantage of it, I don't think you're going to rebound as well out of it as you do in your man.
Jake Stengel picked up his second foul. You may not see him anymore this half.
Yeah, I got a feeling he's done for the half too.
Reuter completes the three-point play. It's now 26-21. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half. Van Callaghan off the glass and in.
Another nice job of penetration. Puts it up with that left hand.
Lusky and Berlin working the 1-3-1 trap.
Just looking to get in that 1-3-1, just get in the passing lanes, especially on top. That's where the shot is on that zone, right there.
Bernabel with a quick release, couldn't get it to go. Tipped away. Blusky, no good. And then we get some pushing underneath. It's going to go on South.
Push from behind.
Wouldn't you know it, the smallest guy in the court picking on people on his size.
They'll push off. They should let those guards push off once in a while, don't you think? Against those big guys. Yeah, all the time.
That's the second foul on Bernabel. Him and Berlin sitting with 2 fouls each. This is an important last 3 minutes of the half. Dockery from outside the line can't get it to go, and Tudis almost had it. Instead, Jake Reuter took it away from him. Oh, I think South got away with one.
I think that was definitely on the line, but that's coming back. North staying in that 1-3-1. Yeah, Mike. No, South is doing
that turnover.
There we go. Thanks for the reminder.
I started off, I was going to keep track. I got to 1 each team, and then we were into the first quarter.
I'm a terrible,
was going to do the same thing.
Terrible statistician, I should say. I didn't end up watching the game.
Oh, the glass is kind for North. Dockery puts one in. It's 30 to 21. North shooting very well this first half. Duquette inside to Tudis. He rises above the crowd and puts it down.
Real nice job against that zone. South seems totally have that zone under control. I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Desautels get back out of that thing and get back to his man.
Cassidy throws it away. Ditter fouled on the shot attempt by Van Callaghan.
Actually, good foul by Derek Van Callaghan that time, hustling back, preventing the layup.
Problem is, I got him for 3 fouls now.
Yeah.
Maybe it is only 2. Must have missed one somewhere. One thing that Taylor Ditter does continue is the trend of not making free throws by South. 6, 7, 8. He's going to be shooting the 8th free throw. They've only made 2 out of 7. Make it 3 out of 8 now.
Not a good percentage at the varsity level, you know that.
Oh boy. 30 to 24. Skip pass over to Dockery. Rainbow rims out, and off of a South player, North will keep it.
South doing a much better job on the boards here now too in the second half, Mike, especially on the defensive boards, not giving North any second chances here.
Tudis blocks the shot.
Coach Desautels with that simplest out-of-bounds play in the world, Mike. They just run it well. They screen across and then come back and either hit the guy, the screener, or the guy going across the lane. They do that well.
Duquette committed the foul, and Dockery shooting the free throws.
Interesting to see what North does here. They're going to stay in that zone or not. I think they're back in their man-to-man, I think.
Van Callaghan guarding Berlin.
Good move by Coach Desautels.
Berlin limited to 4 points here in the quarter. Jake Reuter continues his scoring.
South, nice job knowing where to go with the ball. Jake Reuter's having his way inside, and they are getting him the basketball. Nice job by Ethan Berlin that time. Get the ball to the guy that's hot.
Jake has 13. Leads all scorers. Van Callaghan is shoved going in for the shot. He'll not get 2. Foul goes on Taylor Ditter.
Well, point number 2 here, Mike, that I think South has got to look at the stopping is Van Callaghan's penetration here.
He's pretty much had it his way so far in the first half.
Does a nice job of getting to the lane. He's got nice control on his shot. He's got that left hand on that left side of the basket there.
You got to love those left-handers.
Wow, I tell ya.
You're a lefty too, aren't you?
Yeah, I can't shoot though, so not the heck.
Hey,
I can pass it left-handed. Lefties always look good when they shoot, don't they? Why is that?
I don't know why. When they hit, too. Doctory's shot is no good. Devin Yerk with the board, though. And Callaghan, a runner down the lane, is no good. Good help by Britton on the Berlin, bringing it up, and North on a bust out. Threw it a little bit behind his receiver, Patrick Clark, otherwise he has a layup.
Nice job of outlet, nice quick pass up the floor. Just did not convert on the turnover.
Forget it, Coop. 32-26, North on top. Under a half a minute remaining in the first half. Berlin. Good step-in help by Clark. And a good feed to
nice
Marcus
pass, Riley
Wilson.
Tudis. Nice job drawing the post up and dumping down to Wilson for the shot. Very nice.
4-point game, 32-28. We're under 10 seconds.
Ethan Berlin's got to be careful and pick up his third here in the last few seconds.
Doctory
Charge.
driving.
Yep.
And commits the offensive foul with 1.8 seconds remaining.
Marcus Wilson, nice contribution here coming in this last minute. Picks up a charge, finishes the basket on the other end.
North wants the Cavs South catch it coming to the ball if they can. Tudis on a deep one and out of bounds. 0.5. Oops. Don't hurt yourself, Taylor. Jamie Larish, who got us the names of the officials tonight, setting that up. Shot at the buzzer is no good, and we're at halftime, where North has led the whole way, and they lead it at halftime, 32-28.
Hey, how do I get in on a government auction? You know, like for a car? Well, what about renewing my driver's license?
Don't bring your government questions to just anyone. Go to firstgov.gov, the official source of federal, state, and local government information.
And don't everybody chime in at once.
I joined the National Guard and never thought I'd be saving lives.
It's more than money for college. It's built my character and given me a sense of accomplishment. Now I'm on a career path, and I'm the leader of my team.
I put on the uniform, and I have a whole new outlook on life. Country, community, family. That's what matters most to me. If that matters to you, go to 1-800-GO-GUARD.com.
How far would... you to build an ark.
Here we go. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay. Ow! Oh.
Maybe there's another way.
People, the flood is imminent!
Is it too much to ask for a little precipitation?
Go to fightglobalwarming.com to find out what you and your community can do to reduce global warming pollution.
Moving is so much of who we are. It's easy to take it for granted. Multiple sclerosis stops people from moving. We exist to make sure it doesn't. Join the movement, the National Multiple Sclerosis Society, at nationalmssociety.org.
We go to any extreme to protect our children here. And here. And here. Well, there's a great way to protect our kids here against diseases like cancer, heart disease, and obesity. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, vegetarian foods. Now you can protect your kids from the inside out. To learn more, call 866-906-WELL.
We're back at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, getting ready to start second half action. Leading scorers in the first half for South, Jake Reuter with 13. Taylor Ditter off the bench had a real nice first half with 6 points. Chipping in with 2 each were Riley Tudis and Marcus Wilson. Getting 4 points was Ethan Berlin. And then rounding out the scoring with 1 point was Brandon Bernabel. Look for him to score a little bit more in the second half. North was led by Tanner Dockery with 12 points. Chipping in with 7 each were Charlie Bellinger and Derek Van Callaghan. Adding 5 was David Britton, who played a strong inside game, and then rounding out the scoring for North with 1 point was Jake Stengel. North has led the whole first half, Coop. What does Coach Schultz need to do to get his team back on top?
Well, I think first of all, I think they got to keep going to Jake Reuter. I mean, he was definitely the difference. Kind of brought him back here a little bit. I think they definitely need to continue to do that. Defensively, they've got to do something to kind of take care of Derek Van Callaghan on that wing, and then also get out and put some pressure on the shot on the other wing. Take the 3 a little bit. North kind of has backed off the inside presence a little bit. So I think defend the perimeter and get back at it. I think if your coach doesn't tell you, definitely had to talk about Jake Reuter and doing something to try to take him out of the game a little bit.
North had 5 threes in the first half to South's 1. Berlin driving it to the hoop, a little out of control, and the ball is tipped away from Brendan Bernabel.
I don't know if Coach Schultz would like that one, first pass and kind of force one up there a little bit. I think they got to work it a little bit.
Reuter open on the wing, launches a 3. Good release, but couldn't get it in. Bernabel on the offensive board, couldn't get his shot to go. And we're going to get a foul on Brandon. That's going to be his 3rd, I believe. No, yes, going to be his 3rd.
Not a good foul on Brandon Bernabel there in the backcourt again. Not sure what you're going to accomplish by that.
85 feet from the basket.
There you
Let's
go.
foul him.
Just like you called it in the girls' game. Now he's got to come and sit. I just think a lot of times players just don't realize that fouls are mistakes, Mike, that it takes them out of the games, it puts them on the bench, it puts people on the line for easy points.
Van Callaghan taking it to the hoop, dishes it off to Britton, who got it up and in. Fortunate no call for North, because it did look like Van Callaghan charged into Jake Reuter.
Van Callaghan again with the with the penetration, hurting South defense.
Duquette in the lane.
Austin Duquette, nice penetration right in there that time.
Mom and Dad got to be happy with that shot.
Nice shot. That's good penetration.
Van Callaghan almost had it picked off. Dockery can't get his shot to go. Tudis guarding him, trying to shut off that 3-point shot.
South doing a little bit better job on the perimeter here, I think, this half, Mike.
Dockery's shot rolls in. You got a friendly roll on that shot.
Dockery doing a nice job of the 3 taken away, so he's going to go in and penetrate and look to score that way.
Duquette working on Devin Yerk. Berlin. Reuter spins to the left. They got the friendly
nice
bounce.
Move. Very nice post move.
36-32.
I would almost look at trying to get him a touch every time down the floor, Mike. Been that effective.
Yeah, you're right there.
Yeah.
Bellinger. Shot is blocked by Reuter. Tudis on the bust out. Lays it off the glass and in.
Nice finish.
And another steal.
Uncharacteristic turnover here by North.
Tudis again. We're all tied up at 36.
Coach Desatelli is going to take a timeout. Nice run by South.
Boy, oh boy. Just like that.
Uncharacteristically, North turns it over, kind of coming out on the break here. Weren't communicating together on it. I like the fact South is just really going inside to Reuter. The North has really got no answer for him.
They certainly don't, and he looks good on the inside.
He does,
he's moving to the right and spinning back to the left and getting that shot that he wants.
It's the thing with post players sometimes. They have to kind of take what's there. They got to take their time down there, and he's doing a great job of that and just, taking what's there. It's a nice, soft little shot around the basket. Very impressive.
On the flip side, I think this is a real good test for North. South is now challenging. They've come back and tied it. Let's see how they can do.
That's a good
responding.
point. Let's see how they answer. Traditionally over the years, they answer well.
Well, one thing to look for, or be aware of, I guess would be a better word, is that Ethan Berlin has 2 fouls. You don't want him to pick up his 3rd too early here in the second half.
Yep. Let's look for. I look for North to go to Van Callaghan here and on some penetration, and let's see what North kind of tries to counter with. They need a score.
Dockery has it, being guarded by Tudis. Yerk's shot is no good, and North continues to have problems here in the second half making baskets. Berlin's pass was tipped out of bounds. They were looking for Tudis.
Yeah, officials, nice job of working together on that one. Bottom official didn't see it. Waited with the call.
Hey, why don't they do that in baseball?
Yeah.
Duquette rims out. Stengel with a strong rebound over Reuter. Van Callaghan saves it, but he's out of bounds on the save attempt.
North, nice job of running the floor. Just did not convert.
That pass to Derek Van Callaghan a little bit too long.
Yep, just out there.
Or he wasn't too tall.
Yeah, either one. Defender a little bit in the way. North going back to their zone here, Mike. They can rebound out of this. They might be okay. Might be a nice little change.
They did the 1-3-1 for a while in the first half. Tudis had a nice open shot, couldn't get it. Dockery with the strong rebound.
Can't get a better shot than that. That was a good shot against that zone. South, nice job.
Dockery, quick shot. Can't get it to go. Stengel is fouled by Ethan Berlin.
That's one way too, Mike. I see North that really, when they want to get back into a game, will Coach Desatello really emphasize crashing that offensive board and getting those offensive baskets, those offensive rebounds.
They got Berlin on the foul, but they only have it as it being his second. That was off somewhere. Yerk has his shot blocked by Reuter. Lead feed to Tudis, up and in.
Reuter, big difference in this game so far. Big difference.
South has their first lead of the night, 38-36. Van Callaghan, wild shot off the basket, off the rim rather.
Not a good shot at all. A lot of contact. Referees they're letting them play in there. There's a lot of contact on penetration, a lot of contact around the basket.
I thought they were going to call a foul on Reuter, but what he was doing was signaling it was off of Jake. North will get it back. Good help by Ethan Berlin. Blusky guarding Van Callaghan. Shovel pass over to Tuttle, but a whistle stops action.
That one's a little ticky-tack compared to the other ones, but I think the officials sometimes realize they, and I got to kind of get control of the game a little bit. There was a lot of contact before in some of those plays. Way of kind of getting control back.
Foul was on Cal Blusky. That's his first. Taylor Ditter, who had a nice first half, is back in the ball game. Tuttle shot is blocked by Reuter. And South comes away with it. Tudis open. Oh, couldn't get it to goal. Van Callaghan on the bust out. Nice pass. And Ditter with a good block. Knocks it out of bounds, prevents a fast break layup attempt by North.
South has been just saving themselves with block shots here. I'm not sure how many blocks they've had, Mike, but they've been really saving themselves with some blocks.
Almost a 5-second count. Van Callaghan, nice move. Shot is no good. Tuttle's shot is good. His first points of the night. We're all tied up at 38.
North back in the zone again. Just a nice change by Coach Desautel here with South making that run.
Stengel trying for the steal attempt. It's Van Callaghan that comes away with it, but his layup attempt is no good. Tuttle can't get it in. Tap no good. Urick, 2 fakes on the inside, puts it up and in.
North staying with the offensive board. North a little bit more aggressive, I think, with their zone, Mike, than they were. They're kind of looking to steal. They were kind of setting back, I think, last time with it.
Reuter can't get the 3 to go.
Can't believe that's a shot South would Coach Schultz would like here with Reuter taking shots, shaking threes. Needs to get around that basket.
Callaghan, Van Callaghan for 2. You know what I was thinking, Coop? The worst thing that could happen is Jake makes one of those.
Yeah, well, that's true too. If he makes one, then you know my comment looks bad, but he's just had his way around the basket.
I'm thinking he doesn't belong shooting threes.
No.
If he makes one, he's going to shoot some more.
Yeah.
You know, you want him inside down by the basket.
That could be part of the reason. I see he's coming out now, but it could be part of the reason that Coach Desautel has gone to that zone. He's because that he's played.
He brought him
out. Yeah, he's brought him
Got
out to the free throw line there. So, and that could be.
What's a mechanism for of thinking offense when North runs that 1-3-1? You put. How do you get Reuter back down to the block?
You can put him in you can put somebody in that low block or just have him make cuts down there. You know, it's okay to start him there, but I think you need to get him there and get him cutting down there.
Tudis on a quick shot, didn't get a good look that time. Was shooting as he spun. Dockery can't get that one to go. And Ditter with a rebound. Took it right away from Riley Tudis.
Go for that one. Got through there.
And a whistle blew, and I think
it's South timeout, huh? 30-second?
Yeah, 30-second timeout. It's 42 for North, 38 for South. We talked about coming out of that last timeout that North had, how they would respond. They've done pretty good.
Yeah, they have, and I think the move to go to that zone that Coach Desautel did kind of just got South out of sorts a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Good timeout by Coach Schultz, I think, probably to talk it over, see what they want to do with it.
Coming in the ball game for the Southsiders is Marcus Wilson, and he didn't play a lot in the first half, but he certainly was effective.
He gave him a lift right at the end there. I thought it was he had an offensive rebound put back, took the charge, I think.
Well, they got 3 subs on the floor, and they've all made good contributions. Blusky, Ditter, and Wilson.
Yeah.
And, they're going to have to contribute now, down 4, with a minute 25 remaining in the third quarter.
See, South's got a little bit different look here against that zone. They're going to kind of get 2 people up on the top. There's the spot right there on that baseline.
Duquette trying the up and under move, but had it blocked away by a North player.
That's really the soft spot of that zone, Mike, is down there on that baseline. I can see South keep looking to get it down there.
North setting up in a zone on the inbounds. Blusky with a 14-footer. Can't get it to go. Look for I thought Van Callaghan was taking
nice
all
decision.
the way in. Devin Yerk had a wide open three but couldn't get it to go. The left-hander missed a shot.
There it is, baseline again, wide open for the shot.
South really worked the ball around well, but missed the three-pointer by a lot.
The shot will be open down there.
Reuter back on the high post. Ditter.
Got it.
Big three, big three.
41 for South, 42 for North. Stengel has it on top, being guarded by Marcus Wilson. Van Callaghan off the glass, no, but Britton with a rebound, putback, gets it. 3-point lead for North. Blusky inside to Wilson, off the glass.
Nice assist by Cal Blusky that time to see Wilson down on the block.
Yerk can't get it. Putback is good, but it's not going to count. Ball was in the hands of the shooter as the buzzer went off, and we're at the end of 3 quarters of play. North up 44-43.
Is it doing what people once believed impossible? Or is amazing something you become? We believe in doing the amazing, in dominating air, space, and cyberspace, inventing technologies, and doing the unimaginable. But our most amazing accomplishment isn't what we've done, it's who we've become.
Global warming is a problem.
It's a problem.
I wanted to do something to become more energy efficient.
To protect the environment.
To protect the future.
So I turned to Energy Star for help.
Energy Star is helping me be part of the solution.
Everyone can join the fight against global warming. Go to EnergyStar.gov to learn what you can do.
Together,
we can all make a difference.
Jake Reuter leads all scorers with 15 points, and helping him out on the south side is Riley Tudis with 8. North is led by Tanner Doctory with 14 points. Yerk taking it in against Reuter, kisses it off the glass and in.
Nice strong move for the sophomore. North staying in the zone yet?
46-43. And Bernabel is tripped up and fouled. That's going to go on Tanner Doctory. His third. Berlin has it on top.
Got Brandon Bernabel down on the baseline there. There it is, good.
Tudis lost it on the dribble, but South keeps the possession. Foul is going to get called on North's David Britton.
Nice penetration. Good move by Colt Schultz to get somebody in that soft spot of that zone down on that baseline. Just gets that zone all distorted and gets it to rotate down there and opens other people up too.
Bernabel has 1 point so far in the ball game. That was a free throw early in the first quarter.
Getting back to what we talked about the foul trouble too, Mike, in the girls' game. You know, players get in foul trouble. They just get out of sorts during the game. It's hard to get into it. They're hard to come back. Exactly.
When you've been sitting on the bench. 46-44 North on top. Nice passing. Van Callaghan's shot is good off a great pass.
Ball never hit the floor, Mike, all the way up. That's pretty nice. Nice way to break the press.
North continuing in the 1-3-1.
And
tip away
nice
by Yerk.
Anticipation by Yerk. Nice anticipation.
Yerk lays it up and in.
Nice things for a sophomore out there.
North goes up 6. That was a big basket right there.
Nice anticipation.
Tudis
nice pass.
Over the crowd.
Very
for
nice
2.
pass in there.
Boy, he can get up. He's a leaper.
He's strong, very strong.
I thought Britton made a good decision not to put it on the floor, but then he wound up putting it on the floor. Tudis committing the foul there. For Riley, that's his second. Oh, that's over and back, not called. Unless his foot was on the line when he took off. Yurk on a leaner, can't get it to go. Foul's gonna go on Brandon Bernabel.
York did a nice job continuing on the dribble there.
That's his 4th foul. And we still have 6:23 remaining in the game.
I think if you're Coach Schultz, you leave him in there. You gotta try to get something out of him. He's just had one of those games where he's just had a hard time getting going.
7 points for Yurk in the ball game, all in the second half.
Yurk really stepping up here for a sophomore in the late game here, taking charge, taking the ball to the basket, getting a nice steal.
Coach Schultz had a question about.
I think that's who the foul was. They're changing the foul.
That foul is going to go on Berlin. That'll be his 3rd. That gives him 3, and Bernabel remains with 4.
I'm not sure who you want that on. There's a baseline again.
Bernabel shot
Brandon
no good.
Just having trouble getting going. Good open shot. Good open shot.
Kudus hustling out there, but couldn't get the call. He did tip it out of bounds. They still haven't changed the foul situation up there. I believe it's 3 each.
I think you're right. Yeah. South with a little token pressure here. Nothing.
Dockery got one to go.
Kind of felt he was kind of due there, Mike. He was really kind of due. You're kind of wondering when he was going to hit one.
54-46. North up 8. 12-footer is good by Jake Reuter.
Nice job. Jake Reuter's been outstanding in the post this game. Traveled.
Britton had the right idea, pump fake, but couldn't keep the pivot foot down.
You just want players to go up with that thing right away. You know, one pump fake maybe and get up.
Rolling down to 5.5 minutes left in the ball game. Inside feed goes off the hands of Bernabel. Good cover up by Yurk to tip it, and then it
Very
went
good
off the
hustle by
hands
Yurk. I mean, it's certainly a pass against that zone you want to look at, that diagonal pass down.
Yeah, right. He was open there.
He was definitely open. Yurk did a nice job of hustling down there.
North looking a little shaky right here against the South man-to-man. And Bernabel is going to get called for the foul.
That's got to be his 4th, huh?
I would think. According to the board, it's his 5th. Yep. Maybe they can't roll it back up there. That is the 6th team foul on South.
Another thing to keep in mind, Mike, North only 2 team fouls here so far.
Van Callaghan taking it hard to the hoop, couldn't get it to go, but North gathers it back in. Dockery's shot is way short. Stengel not able to save it, and South comes away with the ball. They're down 54-48. And we have 4 minutes and 48 seconds remaining. It's a full timeout. So with the score, North up by 6, we'll take a short break and be right back.
Well? You work for the feds, right? Can I find a slightly used hatchback at one of those government auctions? Something roomy but practical, with a sunroof?
With a sunroof.
You know.
USA.gov is your official source for government info. From student loans to government auctions, USA.gov. It's government made easy.
Back at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, there you see North on top by 6, and that three-pointer by Dockery not only gave North a bigger lead, but it also gives Dockery a little more confidence.
Exactly, and and that's such a big part of North's offense, Mike. That when they kind of hit one of them, they get a lot of energy out of that. So I think
I mean this seriously, but in the pure game, I don't think they were going to win the game, but they certainly could have made it really interesting had they pounded in a couple of threes.
Yeah.
Skip pass to Ditter. Good cover-up defense by Stengel.
North got him in the trap. That's what they want to do in that 1-3-1.
Stengel takes it right away. And North gets into their half-court offense. Dockery open. And good defense by Riley Tudis to prevent Dockery from having a wide
Contested
open
that
three.
shot hard.
North continuing in the 1-3-1. Ditter off the glass. Van Callaghan wanted the fast break, but couldn't control the ball.
Good decision to pull it up. They really didn't have anything. He was a little bit out of control.
Yerk right to the basket.
Devin Yerk.
Somebody fell asleep down there.
Devin Yerk as a sophomore here. Big part of this fourth quarter.
9 points. Strong rebound by Stengel.
North's got some numbers.
Dockery.
Got to be thinking timeout if you're Coach Schultz here, I think. Got to be thinking timeout.
58-48.
Yep, here we go.
Wow.
Nice run by North that time.
It was 50 to 46 North, and they've gone on an 8-2 run over the last couple of minutes and now have it up to a 10-point lead with only 3 minutes and 40 seconds left.
The thing that kind of gets, I think, overlooked sometimes with North, Mike, is that how well they do play defense. They're outstanding right now in that 1-3-1 zone. They're covering the whole perimeter. They're not letting anything inside.
Takes you back to the North girls in the first game. I mean, you're
there
just
you
all
go.
over.
Yep, exactly right. And
the other thing too is when you think, wow, they got an 8-point lead, run the offense, and all of a sudden, they're running their fast break.
They are, yeah. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think you'll see Coach Desautels with a lead pull it out till a minute or two left or whatever. Probably 2 minutes at the most.
How about 30 seconds?
Yeah, and that could be too. That could be. He will pull it out, I think. But generally, at this stage of the game, they're going to run their offense. They're going to look to push it, and they'll look to take the shots. They're not going to turn any down.
North is still sitting with only 2 personal fouls. There you see
and
it.
That could
on
be
the
big
lower
here down the
left-hand
line.
side of the scoreboard. South has 6. Their next foul on
North will be in the bonus. Huh?
Right, they'll be shooting.
Imperative for South to get something out of this possession and come down and get a stop, Mike. Here's big, crucial part of the game right here. Got to get a good shot. Good timeout by Coach Schultz here, hopefully to work on something.
South having to take their time to get an open shot. Spin move by Reuter. His shot is no good, but South comes away with it. Ditter sets his feet, can't get it to go. Berlin fighting for the rebound. It goes off of North. South will keep it.
Kind of the difference in the zone for North is that they have been rebounding, but that possession there, South really had their way on the boards with them.
We came out of the timeout with 3:40 left. South has burned 26 seconds trying to get a shot. And you mentioned North playing good defense.
They are. They're really covering the perimeter well. There's that baseline shot again.
Ditter's shot can't go. Van Callaghan with the strong rebound. And North has it, rolling down to the 3-minute mark. North has the ball. Tudis guarding Stengel.
I think you're going to see North be a little more cautious, Mike, in that I'm not sure if they're going to be taking any real contested shots here, but I think if they get an opening, more often I think what they're going to look to do is get on the free throw line right here. I anticipate them being on the line here pretty quick.
Berlin guarding Yerk. Good defense by Ethan.
Yep.
Van Callaghan is fouled out on top.
I think
North should be shooting now.
I think Coach Desautels is going to have them keep the ball and just wait to get on the free throw line.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Foul goes on Taylor Ditter. And we already mentioned now Van Callaghan from the line in this ball game. I think this is his first trip to the line.
I'd like to see South come down and get something to Jake Reuter to get him down a little bit lower there and get a shot.
Sometimes on these free throws, when you're missing a lot, you got to have a free throw that's kind of under pressure
Yep.
Gets you focused better.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
Van Callaghan with a pair. That makes it 60 for North, 48 for South. Van Callaghan sits with 13 points.
Far from over yet, Mike, but South's got a couple crucial possessions up here where they're going to need to look at scoring here somehow. Nice ball rotation there. Nice
he had
ball
a wide
rotation.
open shot, and again,
get any better look than that there against the zone.
Foul's going to go on Jake Stengel. South working the ball well that time, had a wide open shot. They just
didn't get it to drop. I mean,
I was going to say, you get to that point in the game where you need to make some baskets, and just nothing seems to be going in for them.
Good job by Ethan Berlin penetrating there.
Oh, and he had a nice shot from about 10 feet out.
Can't expect much better look than that. Again, we're going to be looking for South or North to get on the free throw line pretty quickly. There we go.
Britton was sitting wide open, wanted the ball, but Doctor, he missed him.
Yeah, and we're to the point where South has got to look to foul now. Under 2 minutes here.
Calling a foul on Jake Reuter. That's only his second foul, but will send North to the line again. Dockery will be the shooter for the Raiders.
18 fouls here on South, so we're getting up near double bonus time.
Oh. You know, South can't buy a basket, and then North can't miss one.
North can't, exactly.
Yeah, sometimes it just all goes south.
Yeah, good one, good one. There we go.
Oh.
And then they get to give up the rebound.
Oh, man. How many times hasn't your team had that happen?
Isn't that just a coach's nightmare, isn't it? Yeah, it just happens.
And
so
Britton
often.
on a great pass from Yurk gets a basket, and I think they're going to get Reuter on the foul.
Just real impressed with Devin Yurk this second half here, his sophomore guard. Kind of doing it all. It really gave him a spark, Mike, I think, when they need it.
Britton nails the three to finish off the three-point play. It's 64 to 48. Shot is no good by Bernabel. Yurk with the rebound. Minute 30. Oh, you got to throw the ball, David. Man wide open on the wing.
Yep.
He does get fouled, however. Foul's going to go on Ethan Berlin. That's his fourth. Double bonus now. I think North is going to snap that three-game losing streak to South tonight.
I think so too. We're looking like it. Looks like South getting some people in the game here. Got to give North credit. There was a nice close. Coach made some nice adjustments by going to that zone. South didn't handle it and
yeah, I think
took
that
advantage.
Zone, they paid dividends for them at times last year.
Yeah, I thought it hurt them the first half, but then they just came out a little bit more aggressive in it this half, and I think just moved a little bit better off it and took advantage of some things. They had South on their heels a little bit.
It's always hard to beat a team when we're hitting shots.
And that's the other thing too. That is it. I mean, you got to have your shots going. And South had some good looks against that zone too. They had some inside looks. Definitely had some open threes, but good shooting takes care of a lot of ills. There's no doubt about that, man.
Isn't that the truth? Let's take a look at this fourth quarter in terms of free throws. North has shot 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 free throws so far, and they've made 8 of them.
Both teams getting some players in, which you really like to see.
Travis Barber, number 15, in. Jeff Rupnick, number 41, is in.
21, Eric Walters is in.
And I can't catch the number of that kid on the other side of the lane for South. Marcus Jones, number 23. 9 of 11 in the fourth quarter on free throws for North. They're up 68-48. Wow. In for North is DeAndre Madden, number 5. And Big number 53, Fletcher Baines.
Fourth team foul only for North.
Brady Cassidy. Shot is up and no good again by South. They're just having a tough go of it here in the fourth quarter.
North okay with the fouls at this point, with with not being in the bonus. 15 foul, I believe.
One more kid for North that's in there that hadn't played up until now is Lucas McKnight. And then checking in for South is Andy Fox, number 31. Rupnick throws it away, and his teammate throws it away. South has it back. Under a minute left. That's the best thing that could have happened. Make a basket.
Yep.
68-50. First basket that for Andy Fox. 30 seconds. Rupnick on the good defense.
Nice job of getting in the passing lane by Rupnick.
Oh, Jeff. Follow up off of a Rupnick miss is put up and in by Andy Fox. He's going to have a chance for a three-point play.
Nice job of hustling down the floor, picking up some garbage.
And Jake Rummel in the ball game.
Well, I think if you're Coach Desautels, Mike, you really got to be happy about coming off a 30-point scoring game and then coming in and getting your offense to click a little bit here, hit some shots from the outside, and kind of get things going.
68-52.
Very nice
Shot
look
is
inside.
up and in by Lucas McKnight. He's got to be happy about that.
Very nice pass, Derek Van Callaghan. Nice assist.
Shot, no good. Rebound. And that's the ball game. North a winner, 70-52 on a very good performance by the Raiders tonight. .26 fourth quarter, Dan, for North that really broke the game wide
just broke
open.
it open, absolutely broke it open.
South only able to come up with 11 points. Give us a little bit of your thoughts on the ball game, and then we're going to wrap this puppy up.
Well, I thought, the score definitely not indicative of the game here. Just what you hit it right on the head, Mike. That fourth quarter, I thought North going to that zone got South out of their offense a little bit. South was playing well at that point against the man. Nice change by Coach Desautels. And North just took care of business down the stretch down in that stretch. Hit their free throws, didn't turn the ball over, rebounded well, defended well. So nice finish for North tonight.
North the winner, 70-52. Good job by the crew tonight. Kerry Kautzer and Scott Maloff running the truck and spinning the dials. On the cameras were Eric Wiesman, Steve Reiner, and Betsy B. For Dan Koopman, I'm Mike Martin. Our next ball game is going to be Friday, December 11th, when Manitowoc comes in to play South. We look forward to doing that ball game. And that's going to wrap it up for our broadcast tonight. One more time, North the winner, 70-52. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.